All right, what's up, my friends? I don't know what's going on here. This deck went 5-0 in a league on Magic Online, played by Law 11. And there have been a number of decks kind of similar to it, like floating around, just a sort of similar, like Golgari, kind of land, grindy space. And we're going to play it because it looks really, really weird. We've got the most jarring thing here. I mean, this is obviously an Ice Tail Explorer control deck, right? This is a 2/4 creature. Play an extra lamp in your graveyard, mill things, put things in your graveyard, play a bunch of lands. Wants to play this, get a bunch of lands in play, kind of grind. Cool, makes sense. This makes sense with the scouring storm soul, spider Sandman or whatever. Quag Feast, more graveyard stuff. Esper Ores, more graveyard stuff. This all makes sense, right? You got Molt, Ender Dragon, get some mana, and so on. The big one here is Singularity Rupture. 4 of them. This is the combination of Traumatize and Damnation. Destroy creatures that mill half their library. Looking to probably just grind your opponent out and deck them, which is kind of weird because it's weird to play this card in a deck with 8 mana dorks or whatever, or 7 mana dorks. So that's a little peculiar. But we're gonna play it and see what the deal is. You've got Conduit Pylons in here, landfall stuff, Able Passage, removal spells, some Storm Brutes. I don't know. It's a weird one, but it did well. And one of the most important things to do when you see a weird deck is to go, all right, let's play this. Maybe it is a mess, but maybe there are clearly things happening here that are working. Because this player 5 league and won some matches with it. So Rest Sleeve also a big deal here too. Between the Reef and the Rupture, this is kind of like a mill deck. So I guess you could mill yourself too. I don't know why you'd want to do that though, because that's like, I don't know. We'll see. So interesting deck. We're gonna see how it goes and get right to the games. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, chat coming out with me. I do like Sandman a lot. It's a sweet card. So double starting downs, Conduit Pylons, Rupture Origins, Ice Tail Explorer, I guess. But mulligans, we're going to keep. Rant's not great, but we're going to have a little bit of faith here. Ice Tail does ramp into a turn 5 Rupture, I suppose. Again, a little weird to kill your Ice Tail with your Rupture, but Singularity Rupture. Do not see this card being a big player in the format. I'll remind you all, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, go check out the Behind the Pro Tour video, which is up, which is a long time coming. And if you're on stream, it premieres on Wednesday, so make sure you check that out, of course. And the usual, of course, like, comment, subscribe, support the content as always. Here I am, firing up this weirdo deck for your amusement, so hopefully you're enjoying it. Draw Llanowar Elves, that's nice. They play Sanctum into Siren on a mulligan to 5. Mulligan to 5. Looks like they're playing some blue-green Stompy stuff. We're playing that later, actually. Yep, Gene Morph Imago. So, we draw a Storm Brood. We can just, like, kill the Imago. I don't think I like that. Whenever your opponent is light on resources, just trading 1 for 1 is like very, very often a good thing to be doing. Just gonna kill that, power 3 or less, stack for 1, say go. We can play our Ice Tail next turn and start playing lands and trying to find some graveyard stuff. 2 lands a turn is pretty sweet. So, Gene Morph number 2 and a land. Now, of course, them rolling to 5 puts them pretty light on lands, but we'll see if some maps help them out here. Here's a map, which finds another land. Okay, so they're getting some beats on here. We draw Shoot the Sheriff. That is also a nice pickup. So we'll just shoot here, and then we'll just cast Esper Origins. That's fine. Once again, wanted to trade 1 for 1, keep ourselves alive. We're going to do that. We're going to Esper Origins, take a little looky-loo. We see another Rupture and a Swamp. I think I'm pretty happy just bidding both of these. Put the land in the graveyard. I don't need second Wrath, so let's ship that. And rock and roll. Next turn we can Ice Tail, Pylons, Origins, a lot of options. Probably want to just get the Ice Tail down, get a few extra land drops going, and then set up for our Wrath. Raiding Bull, is it Ouroborid time? It is. The space creature. Take 2. We draw Quag Feast. Choose creature, planeswalker, vehicle, mill 2, and destroy permanent with mana value. So you have cards to your graveyard. That would kill the Ouroborid, but I think I want to just like play Ice. We want to cast the Wrath, right? So I think I want to just play Pylons to do Explorer into Pylons. Get some value. I should probably go to Swamp, I guess. Yeah, that's a mistake. I screwed up. Alright, whatever.
throw yourself in next time and...
Should have put Swamp in the graveyard on the pylons from hand. So I wasted a land drop here, which is fine. We'll do this. I guess we could Quag Feast now, too. Maybe just do that, actually. Yeah, sure. Let's Quag Feast this thing. So Quag Feast, build some more cards. We had a Reef as well. So, let's rock and roll. Spiral Resub, thanks so much. Alexander says, or Resub also, want to get into Standard as someone who only plays Limited. Recommend local store champs, Arena, or Magic On to get better. Play as much as you can, wherever you can. Honestly, you know, playing in paper is great. Playing, I mean, if you're purely looking for nothing but I want to get better, Magic Online's probably the best. The best players play on there because like it's literally just only old pros and grinders playing on Magic Online at this point. But you know, that's playing on Arena is great. Playing paper is great. They're all great. So we got Lance and Graveyard are great. We got a Reef and Lamb. We got Shoot the Sheriff. We got the Rupture. They play this Enduring Curiosity, which is kind of annoying actually. We could shoot. We can't shoot the Sheriff on the Spyglass Siren. It is an outlaw.
No, you can't. Don't even
Beware
try.
of that. We have Esper Origins. You probably want to just cast this Wrath. Just like play 2 lands and play the Wrath. That'll leave them with a Enchantment Curiosity and a Soulstone Sanctuary, which is also an outlaw, unfortunately, but we have a 4/4. So, all right. So play Reef, mill a card. Passage. Sure. Just play Swamp. Mill a card. All right. So we're gonna cast this Rupture. Blue, black. Yeah, we'll just cast it there. Sure. Cast Rupture. So we're gonna mill them for half of their library. Half of it. Yes, you missed it, folks. Also, some pretty fun news. I won the PTQ at MagicCon Atlanta, and I'm back on the Pro Tour, folks. A little more on that. I posted a video about my recap of MagicCon Atlanta. You can go watch that for full details, but it was a Steel PTQ, and split the finals. Back on the Pro Tour for Pro Tour 1 of next year, which is Pro Tour Lorwyn in Richmond, Virginia. Good stuff. Just when I think I'm out, they draw me back in. So Sanctuary gets in. And we can't target this or Shoot the Sheriff. We can't Esper Origins, though. And just like, make a 4/4, which is nice. So, Ice Till Explorer is our top card. Cool. That's fun. Ice Till Explorer is a pretty good Magic card. So, field top card. There it is. And we're just going to play this land. This is definitely a very grindy deck. Play the Explorer. Play Verge. Mill again. So there you go. We got some bodies. Yes, now once again, pro Magic player. I mean, I'm not playing in Worlds, which is the next pro level event. So that is that's the next one. I'm not playing in it, so. Alright, so they got Sanctuary, they got Orboroid. We're gonna kill this, of course, with our Shoot the Sheriff. They don't want to attack probably because they want to try and grow it again next turn. I think attacking here would be kind of weird. And they agree. Unfortunately, we're a little bit flooded here. We're going to play... We only have a few basic lands left in our deck. We've got 1 Swamp and 1 Forest. Card. It's a Restless Reef. A lot of Reefs. Yeah, it's a good thing Orboroid always follows the law, you know? No warrant out for arrest here. A lot of lands, but we're going to... We're going to attack and mill them, right? Like, and then we'll just have Sheriff available. This is also gives things trample next turn. We're at 11 and they're at 17. Sure. I think we just jam. Seems good to me. Mill 4. This is at its heart a mill deck, so very incidental, but he flash reset. Thanks so much. Oh, oops, my bad. Gonna play another Reef. Mill another card. That's funny, it's a mill deck on both sides. You mill ourselves and mill them. So, make sure we stop here before combat. Here comes Surrock. Lose Thunder, so sorry.
Get off my plane.
No protection for you, Surrock. Get out of town. And now I think we are... They have 17 cards left. Play a Vine Stalk. Let's go to full control here. We could fire up both of our Reefs in response to the trigger here. Get some trample going. Mill them all. That's a good good tagline. Here comes the Sanctuary. We got to block this. So let's block this. It's fun. Also a reasonable outcome. Make a trade. And just try and draw a spell. That's a spell. Sure. So we're gonna... I guess we play lands before surveilling, so mill again. Rupture, mill again. Wag Feast. Cast the Esper Origins. This time seeing Origins to the bin. Fungus to the bin. So I got double 4/4s. Like that. Yeah, just play these. You see land, ship those two. 23 cards in our deck. And the top card is a Rupture. We like could have topped the land for the guaranteed card. We don't really need a land though, and like putting the graveyard the same thing anyway, so that's fun. And then let's just do it again. This time we'll bin I guess both of these too. Man, we might also deck, you know. All right, top card. It was spell. It's another spell. It's fun. No attacks. Just say go. We got 4/4s for days. We got quad Fabled Passage. And they got 16 cards left. It's two simple reef attacks. That's all we need. What do you got there, friend?
Can we wrap this up before dinner? I have a date. With my aunt.
Peter. Alright. You got a Vine Stalk, sure. I mean, they can make one of these into a 3/3, I suppose. We don't really need the Ice Tail Explorer anymore, you know? We're kind of, like, pretty gassed up on lands, so... They can make one of my or their creatures 3/3, so we can just go this here. And then double block this. They kill my Ice Tail, which is fine. We have double Reefs attacking, so... Alright, so we take a single point of trample. They draw a card, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. And then we draw Shoot the Sheriff. We've got double Reefs here. Add green. Fire up a Reef. Fire up a Reef. Did it tap the Reef for the Reef? Are you freaking kidding me?
We have technology.
It's not me. I should have checked. You know, we all know how Arena loves pain lands. That's fine though. It's fine. We're still gonna win. It's not a big deal. Pretty funny. If you're into that sort of thing, yeah. Okay, so scoreboard anyway. Win the game regardless. And we see a sideboard here that includes some pretty interesting cards. So we've got Luis Pompous Pillager. I think this card's actually pretty great. I'm not sure if it's good here or not, but it's a super sweet card. Robberies clearly for the slow matchups. We got Urgent Necropsy, which is pretty good actually. Impact, a Fault. Trying to do the whole Ghost Quarter all your lands thing here with the Fault, I can only imagine. I'll let the cut or bring in this Urgent thingy. Fungus is interesting. It's like an Explore or a Disenchant, but I wouldn't mind having like one or two of these, honestly. This card's like pretty good. This card's just like Siege Rhino-esque. Winternight Story, one Storm, Scout Scroll, whatever. I think the Fungus can just go, honestly. I'm just bringing two of these. Let's try this. Alright, game 2. On the draw. We see a hand that does not look particularly good. We do have the Origins and the Scry here to kind of fix our hand. Removal spell. Kind of have a loose keep, but this card's pretty good. This card's being deckable. Wow. We just draw Llanowar Elves. That's insane. So now you have the option for turn 2 Stormbrood. We can Origin still. If we draw land, we can Ice Tail Explorer. The old Botanical Sanctum into the Gene Morph. We're actually gonna kill this, I think. So just play land. Let's Pylons. Set up Ice Tail next turn. Gonna mill any land here, I think. We're gonna kill this. Gonna use our filtering from our Conduit Pylons, which is a... I mean, I think Surveilling is very good. I think this card's actually, like, pretty reasonable. You know, 1 mana, a land that just surveils for 1 is, like, kind of sweet. Putting cards in the graveyard is awesome, so... So what do you got there, friend? We got our Luis. Definitely Ouroboros is the card we need to keep under control here. That is the card that really goes wild in this deck. They say go with 4 mana up and 4 cards in hand. Clearly something is up. I would guess they have a repulsive mutation or an enduring curiosity. So they have one or the other. It's the usual squeeze where it's like, do they have the curiosity or a spell? It's probably just curiosity. That being said, we don't really have a solid answer to that. We could just play our Ice Tail Explorer, I guess, and just like let it ride. Yeah, probably just do that. Sure. They'll get a hit in, whatever. They'll draw a card, it's fine. It ends up being the counter spell, it's pretty bad for us, but curiosity is just too likely to play into. So, no land, cool. We'll probably see instant curiosity. There it is, as predicted.
Poor predictable Bart.
Do hate me and enduring curiosity, not gonna lie. Probably my least favorite card in the format. And they'll get it for 4, they'll draw a card. I signed enduring curiosity at Magic on Atlanta, and they knew it was my least favorite card, and they allowed me to errata it to say whenever 1 or more creatures you control does combat damage to a player, draw a card, which is clearly how the text it should be on the card. But here's Keen-Eyed Curator, which is actually like kind of annoying for us. We have a lot of great reroad stuff. All right, so and they're going to Bushwhack and fight the Ice Tail Explorer. I don't like that. We try to shoot the Sheriff. I mean, we can. We're actually pretty light on black. Moldor Swamp. We got a Swamp. Yeah, we can't cast Luis. We can cast Weird Night Stories, I guess, and just kill this Curator. I mean, kill the Curator first, but they'll exile a land. We kill the Curator. We're still taking. They're still drawing multiple cards next turn. It's just ugh, so gross. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll just play this. Shoot the Sheriff. We could play Origins and then flash it back immediately. They will have no point to get priority to exile it because they don't have priority between the spell resolving and us casting our next spell. But I think the Curator's pretty good. I want to keep them off the board. So if we go for that play and they like bounce the Origins or like Disenchanted or something like that, we get pummeled and they draw 3 cards. Shoot the Sheriff on the stack. I suppose I probably should have played this passage because they have spell piercing to this. So. What do you got, friend? Snakeskin Veil will be pretty bad for us. Probably just thinking about to exile. We're going to exile the land. I think that's reasonable. And play a land of our own. Look at a swamp. We got 1 swamp left. Not light on basics in this deck, you know. Then we get Stories or play Esper Origins. We can just Stories and look for a land. Unfortunately, we can't cast Singularity, though. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Just play Stories. We draw 3 cards, discard a creature. Sure, it's fine. Not even enough for a huge Luis next turn, which is fine. Uh-oh. Well, that was worst case scenario. And they draw 2 more cards. Might be on Rupture or Bust here. We draw a Scouring Storm Soul. We can fire off a large Luis and just, I mean, we kind of just have to draw a Wrath and then not have a counterspell, which is 2 pretty big asks, but just cast this for 4. Siege Rhino. 6/5, deal 4, gain 4, say go. Has lifelink too, so this card is like, it does compare very favorably to Siege Rhino, you know, which is not necessarily a card that's like would be rocking in standard right now, but it's still, you know, clearly a pretty good card, and the modality is quite nice as well. All right, that's that second Boroid trigger, which usually spells the end of the game. Is that Luis Salvato or Luis Scott Vargas? It's Luis Pompous Pillager. Or whatever Spider-Man is. Spider-Man character. This is Mobius. Sab Sunin? Oh, give me an amen. Alright. That's not good. Well, they say go. This can't attack next turn. Alright. This is indestructible, though. That's tough. That's a tough sell. Alright, let's, stories flashback for 5. We can play the Storm Skull and just buy some time. Let's start by just casting Esper Origins. Yeah, let's start here. Cast the Origins. We see a Reef and a Molt Tender. I don't want either one of those. Gain some life. We can flashback, or we can like scout Storm Soul and flashback stories. I kind of don't hate that, honestly. Jump block with Llanowar Elves in the Villager, gain some life. Just try and find this Wrath. Yeah, sure. Let's harmonize. Shoot the Sheriff, Quag Feast, starting. Now, the problem here is that these creatures are now so big, they're all must kills. We can kill the Boroid now, but stuff is so big that, like, it's kind of a hard sell. This can't block either, right? Can't attack or block. Alright, we're going to kill the Ouroboros. Let's kill this. Mill some more cards. We're going to say go. They can't attack with the Sab Sunin. They draw some cards, though. This card's, like, pretty insane, like, slow matchups. This card was an absolute terror in Aether Drift Limited. Sorry, definitely not a Spider-Man character. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't say that. It's Magic only.
They have a warrant for your arrest. You're going
There
to
are
jail.
no Marvel characters on Magic Arena or Magic Online. I apologize. Please don't arrest me. 6 cards in hand. Here's Keen-Eyed Curator. That's awkward. And a Zorbian. I mean, if they have a... They probably have a negate because they're so happy to just, like, jam these cards. But we draw another land. Jeez, man. Alright, let's cast Esper Origins. We've been 2 lands. Jesus. Maybe I keep this just like, as I need to draw a good spell. Not eating the Origin is kind of weird. They have 3 mana, not 2, so they could have had a negate and a way to eat it, but you keep this. So I'm gonna play, draw the Reef, and just play Reef and say go. We have Shoot the Sheriff up. It doesn't really do a ton. This guy's pretty big. I'm like a pretty big fan of this card. Which is like a resilient threat. Little land tutoring. End step exile a land. Which is, you know, whatever, honestly. Alright, so eat some lands. Not quite going for the multiple types here. Alright. Yummy lands. So, put a counter on this. Now it can attack. It is an 8/8 indestructible. Has trample too. Jeez. Sab Sunin, let me tell you. Play a land. 3 cards in hand. They have Vine Stalks also. Yeah, Beastbinder. This game is getting uglier and uglier and uglier. And they probably have a counterspell in hand, so we're probably going to game 3, if I had to guess. Here's the Vine Stalk. You gonna Leroy here? Not quite. So they can Beastbinder a thing into a 2/2, and they can Vine Stalk a thing into a 3/3. Gonna make the Scoundrel into a 2/2, and a 3/3, and the Esper into a 2/2. Sure. So we're gonna look at our stuff here. This can't block this. This can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or greater, which is annoying. During Curiosity is pretty stinky. We get like they have 2 Vine Stalks, so killing a Vine Stalk is kind of like irrelevant, but we just do like this. This has trample too. Jeez. No answers are really pretty here, honestly. Trample and Reach. We take a bunch. It's just Wrath or Bust. This can't attack next turn. They have a Vine Stalk anyway. Yeah, it's just fine. Whatever. So we gain some life off of the Luis. we need to draw a, basically just only a sweeper, and they have to not have a counter spell, which is a lot to ask. You draw 3 cards, not 2 cards. Enduring Curiosity, I hate you. Alright, so untap. We draw Esper Origins again, which unfortunately is not a sweeper. I'm just gonna bin both these. This comes back tapped or no? It does come back tapped. Use Origins again, I guess. Looking for it, not finding it. There's the Rupture. Let's open this on top. Let's open this on top. We're gonna go to land. We're gonna play it. And we're gonna say go. Sab Student cannot attack this turn. We have Shoot the Sheriff for the Vine Stalk, maybe. They can eat the Storm Soul, whatever, it's fine. They can get Delirium too, honestly, if they want it. There are creatures, sorceries, lands. Instance. Sab Student, draw 2. Sab Student's a nice card for this deck. This deck seems kind of bad against like more controlling removal heavy decks. This card is like the perfect card for that matchup. It's playing quite well here against us. Rupture won't kill Frog. You're not wrong, but it's a start. I mean, they have 10 cards, and I probably can't win anyway. But we'll try and gas it. We'll see what happens. Probably won't matter. Their Frog will live and attack for 10 next turn. Yeah, they probably have a counter anyway. We probably can't beat this Sab Student regardless. So let's go to game 3 here. Any changes? I don't believe so. Honestly, maybe I just want more Luises. This card does seem really, really good. I think two's fine. This is good. All right, on the play. Hand is... It's slow, but it's like kind of fine. Casting this on 2 is at the end of the world, you know? It's not green. Alright. Spyglass Siren. So it's either Origins or 2/2 Luis. Origins. Land. We do want to put land in the graveyard for Scoundrel. We want to keep one on top, though, too. I want to guarantee land 4, so... Alright. Yeah, the same hand all 3 games. Siren into Gene Morph. This time we don't have a removal spell, unfortunately, but this guy have Reach does not. So... I think I have 3/3s. I mean, I just play this as a 3/2, honestly. So might be able to attack next turn. Playing Stories and discarding Storm Soul is, like, not awesome. You know, it's fine. I have Lifelinker in play. Alright, so... Drain for 1, 3/2 Lifelinker. This is not the ideal play, but partly why this card is sweet is, like, the modality on any point on the curve is pretty important. The fact that we can do this is nice. Alright, they coming in. They mapping. That's a lot of damage. But now we're getting 3 right back from Luis, which is actually kind of awesome. So, draw the Ice Tail Explorer. Sure, we already have one, but here's Ice Tail. And Lamp in the graveyard. And go over a Passage. Awesome. Attack for 3, gain some life. Alright. This game's looking reasonable so far. A little lacking on interaction, but we've got some looks. They have a Surok. They have the Boroids. They're a pretty good draw here. Unfortunately, this might do us in. We untap. We draw a Passage. So we have infinite lands thanks to Fetch Land plus Ice Tail Explorer. That's cool, but mill a card. Opponents certainly hit their spots this game. Get a Swamp. Passage. Starting town. And get an island. Alright, so I think we're going to just cast Winternet Stories and try to find our rule spells. If we don't, we're pretty screwed. So let's do this. And we do draw a rule spell. And we can discard the Storm Soul, or a Llanowar Elves. I think just Llanowar Elves. Oh, I can't cast Feast and Llanowar and Can't cast Feast and Storm guy, whatever, this guy. I can cast Llanowar Elves, but I'll scrub this guy, sure, whatever. Scrub this guy. And we're going to play a Feast. We're going to kill the Orboid. And again, more lifeline coming. Graveyard's getting pretty chunky. Gain a little life back. Lead back to Ice Tail to block the Sanctuary. And we've got, you know, decent amount of removal in our deck. So Gene Morph is now another 3-ball. This is 7 in the air. It's still, you know, we're still not out of the woods yet. We go to 9. Here's Sab Soon. We draw like the 10th Esper Origins. Alright. So let's passage. Mill overshoot the sheriff. Origins, and then ah man, we milled over Stormbrew, it sucks. I think we land Origins, use this to flashback stories. So I'm mostly lost. They're not about my last land, is it? I mean, either is or it isn't, right? Okay. So let's flashback Esper Origins. Tapping Forest, 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 Forest. That is kind of the card we're looking for. We kind of just want a spot removal spell, honestly, you know? We can't draw this and cast it this turn. God, this is awkward. Sabsunin cannot attack next turn. It can currently block, and then it can attack the turn after. So, if I were to cast a... So, they attack, say, Goes, can't attack. I cast the Wrath, and it can attack, which is pretty awkward. We're going to Stories. I'm going to keep one of these in Stories. Alright, so, top card is not a spell. Tap this. We draw a removal spell. Okay. We're going to decline and discard land. We can Origin again and shoot the Sheriff down the... Probably the Gene Morph. Actually, it has to be. I can't target that, so... We'll just cast Origins from hand again. I don't think I want either one of these. Hard deck to play. A lot of options. We're going to kill this or tapped out. Let's kill this. This can block this turn, so Lifelinker can't attack. We just say go. There are 13, so... Draw 2 of Sabsuna, but now they don't really have a lot of pressure, and we're at a pretty healthy 13. We can Rupture, but leave Sabsuna and blend in a million cards in the hand anyway. I'm a little surprised that this Luis is not in the main deck. Sea Card seems really good in this deck. Just like, way to survive early, reasonable threat. Nice win condition late. It's just a lot of good things. At pretty much all good parts on the curve. Alright. What do you got? Talk to me, friend.
What are you waiting for? Chinese New Year?
Yeah. Do a barrel roll.
River Churn Monument. Well, the idea of this deck is that, like, we're going to win by decking our opponents a lot of the time, but we're not playing any Millstones. It's just part of our cards. It's our land and our Rupture, which is not, you know, too bad at all. They did not die, too, right? They are at 13. I have a creature land in play and a bunch of bodies in play, too. Alright, they are really in the tank here. They're just going to say go. We're going to add green. Jeez. So this can't block. The Soulstone Sanctuary can block. We We can just like double Origins. So we have 23 cards. Swamp. And out of basics. Conduit Pylons. Awesome. 4/4. We're a mana short of being able to Esper, and Reef attack them. Shoot the Sheriff can't kill either one of these, which sucks. This can't block, which is important. I think we just double Esper. We could also bring back this guy, too. This guy's freaking huge. I think we just stack. Let's start there. This is gonna get trampled next turn, too, so... Let's move to daggers. We have plenty of cards. We have 19. Pretty cool match. Yeah, we go for the we have the shoot the Sheriff for a Vine Stalk or Enduring Curiosity. They take a bunch, sure. Alright, so we do that. They go to 6, we go to 13. We're gonna play at least one Esper Origins. And then we're gonna play Esper Origins and leave up our activation on Storm Soul. Just gonna ship all these. Gain some life, make a 4/4. Top card is a not what we're looking for, but it's fine. I just say go. You're in great shape, honestly. We got a healthy 17 cards left, folks. We're fine. No problems here. Raise your hand, check like a big fat graveyard, you know? Where my sick value players at? End step.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Remember, folks, it's first time here. Hit that follow button. First on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. My name is Jim. Pro Magic player once again. Full-time commentator and content creator. Appreciate y'all. Back on the Pro Tour. Timeout! End step. Reclamation. Sure. That is fine. Zap Student can attack, but I guess this guy comes back tapped, right? That's true. We have a rule spell. We can just jump out with Ice Tail too, so here's the Soulstone Sanctuary. It's fine. So we currently can't shoot the Sheriff any of their stuff. Unless they were to go land, activate Vine Stalk, and go for the kill, which would be great for us. Opinion on Mono Blue Belcher? I don't play Mono really anymore, so. Alright, they're gonna bounce off my Ice Tail Explorer. Okay. That's not good. 8, 9, 10, 11. This is only 14. They are one short of lethal. Even without a block. I'm going to block, but that bounce off could have saved them from dying, so that's interesting. They are at 4. And I have Trample coming next turn, too. To requalify at the Pro Tour, you need to go 10 and 6 or better. You have Repulsive Mutation. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No! The weird giant growth for exactly lethal, but I have stupid Shoot the Sheriff that can't kill either of their outlaws. Man. That sucks. So close. Aw, man. Alright, GG. I mean, yeah, that's, they got us. I don't know what to tell you. I think we maybe should have won this match. I think we could have played better, honestly. So I think that one's on me, honestly. I'll take responsibility for that one. Did I have a Reef to block with? Maybe I did. Bitter Triumph is just like not a good card if you're not discarding stuff, you know? Alright, so we're gonna keep this hand. We're gonna play Llanowar Elves. Sure. Here we are going to play. Is it Molt Ender or Insidious Fungus? I think it's Molt Ender. We can play Fungus next turn. Just a value Molt Ender, not with Insidious Roots. They play... Oh, it's Spider Time. Spider Time!
With great power comes a great beatdown.
Engage your opponent intercept. Okay, so... Pretty sure we still just... Origins and Fungus. We see some lands, sure. Exile the starting town. Make it green, play Fungus. Best turn. So they got some spiders here, but let's see what else is up. Artifacts, creatures your opponents enter tapped.
I mean, it's not like Spiderman could help or anything.
Take two. Just get. Oh my god. I hate Enduring Curiosity so much. Alright. We can kill the Curiosity with 2 cards, which feels horrendous, but. So we're just the same deck, but they're just playing this card. Alright, so yeah, we'll just we're gonna play Quag Feast. We're gonna kill Enduring Curiosity, and then we're just gonna Fungus it, which feels horrendous, but can't let them have the Curiosity, unfortunately. So we'll just say go, and we'll just kill this on their turn. A lot of ways to build this deck, for sure. Here's Spyglass Siren. Okay. Jesus, their hand is good. I mean, we have the Ouroboros, so we actually get a Wrath next turn we draw land. If we go for the draw with the Fungus and draw land, we have 4, 5. Oh, actually, we need 2 lands. We just draw a land and then a land, like 2 runner lands. That's pretty tough. Yeah, this is a pretty damn good draw. So, yeah, we're taking the damage either way. I think we're just drawing regardless, but we're probably dead here, honestly. They just have 2 insane 4-drops that are going unopposed at the moment. Alright, so take a hit, draw a card. And we're gonna just draw. Pay 2. Exile Quag Feast. Draw a card. It is a land. That's step 1. And that's not a land. 17, huh? Alright, so I guess we're gonna cast Winter Night Stories. Yeah, we're gonna pay the blue. And discard Fungus. Now we have the Rupture for next turn. We also have this Quag Feast or Shoot the Sheriff. They're going to draw so many cards, it might not matter, because this card's just so stupid. Card Memory Reset, thanks so much. Let's get a swamp. Or an island, I mean. Get an island. Quag Feast kills more things. Let me just kill this. Let's kill this and say go. We're going to take 7, and they're going to draw 3 cards.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I do really, really hate Enduring Curiosity. Alright, sure. They got a full 7 in the grip. Don't know if we're playing, they're playing main deck counter spells or not. I mean, I imagine that they're going to do something here. Probably just play another Curiosity, but, alright. Well, we are going to attempt to Rupture, targeting you. Either Spell Pierce or Enduring Curiosity are both horrendous for us. They just have 6 cards in their hand. They're gonna blink out all of their stuff. That seems like a lot worse than all the other options, but sure. You got me. Alright, GG. Yeah, I mean, their draw was really, really good. Unfortunately. We're going to bring in those Luises. We're going to bring in the Urgent. Look at these fungi. And just try it again. Alright. On play. Hand is good. Quite good, actually. Land or Elves, rock and roll. Flag Feast their 1-drop. Get up to our Ice Tail. Feeling good. Alright, so it's... Nope, can't do that. Go get a Swamp, I suppose? Maybe Forest, actually. Get Forest. Get Forest. Fire up the Quag Feast. And just let go. I mean, we draw a land, this hand's insane. We don't draw a land, the hand's still good, so... Alright, we play a Gene Morph, that's killable. We don't draw a land. So you can kill this, or Esper Origins for a land. Alright, we found a land. Another Quag Feast. This is fine, we should keep both these, I think. We just play Ice Tail next turn. Play the Lamp in the graveyard. Can I explain why I think Cat is the problem more than Kaido? Because you can attack a Kaido. Like, Kaido is really good against certain types of decks. Enduring Curiosity is just like a ridiculously powerful Magic card. That it just snowballs so hard, like, the game doesn't feel fun anymore because they draw 3 cards, you can never win anymore, and you're like, oh, God. They probably have a counter spell here, unfortunately. What else could they possibly have, you know, with 3 cards in hand, or 3 mana up and 5 cards in hand? I think I like Stormbrood. Hold up, shoot the Sheriff. Yeah, it's... Actually, I only have 1 black. Or you can just flash back the Esper Origins, too. I think Ice Tail's too important to play this. If this resolves are happy. If they counter it, we're also fine about it. They're going to Tidebinder. That doesn't do anything. We want to draw a card. I guess I'll take the guaranteed draw rather than just draw random. Drawing Passage is almost worse than... whatever, it's still good. In case they counter this, so... Sure. Make it 4/4. Top card. Say go. They could have Tidebinder the ability. I don't know why they didn't, but whatever, I guess.
I'm stupid. You're smart.
Yeah, like, Kaido is really, really good, but it's still attackable and comes in, like, manageable chunks. Whereas Curiosity is just like, this initial cast is so good. It's just, like, so big. Like a 4/3 flash for 4 in blue. And once you draw the first card, you're already ahead, and then it's so easy to just draw 3 cards at once and never be able to lose. So, we got green floating. We can start off with our Ice Tail Explorer, I suppose. We can't actually play the Wrath. Not that we even want to, really. So, play this. Start chaining together our Passage land drops. Let's get Swamp. And Island. Should've got Island first, actually, because I milled it over. Okay. So you mill over Esper Origins. You have Stories. Stormbrood, shoot the Sheriff. The Tidebinder is a Sheriff. Let me just Stormbrood this. Just hold up, shoot the Sheriff and say go, I think. That's fine. I think we're in a pretty good spot. $18. They only have 4 cards. They haven't, like, done the full thing. They've only drawn 1, you know. They haven't, like, haven't hit the point of, like, no return yet. Yeah, Plot Badge Recruit. Alright, so we'll just kill the Tidebinder, I think. We're just trying to cast a spell here, I'm pretty sure. We could have also just held Rupture, I guess, but... Yeah, I probably should maybe Rupture, actually. We can buy more time, though, so... They aren't actually threatening anything. We're still getting a ton of value. So we just, like, keep playing Lance in the graveyard. Keep playing Esper Origins in the graveyard. It's like a slow. Okay. Alright, so... Another we could just double Origins here. Sure, that's fine by me. I don't really want these. Should I ship them? You might miss, but like, top card is a land, and gotta go whatever again. I mean, Rupture does feel quite weird in this deck. We just bottom that.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Because it's like, we are playing Llanowar Elves and Ice Till Explorer, you know? So they're going to Boroid. They've got 2 mana up. That pumps the team. I mean, I'll say I have an actual negate. We can Rupture. And replay stuff, too. Bunch of mana. Here's a passage. I still have 1 left, right? Okay. And play a Wasteland Burge. Just gonna cast a Wrath here because they have a counter spell. I don't want to attack. He gets blown out, so we'll just cast this. Should have had the Alpha mana, didn't do it. Do they have the counter spell? Maybe not. Alright, so wasted a mana, whatever. We have the Scoundrel, which can come back. We can play Explore. This resolves. This resolves. We play Explorer. Play a land. 1 land from the graveyard. I want to bring back the big guys, so I think it just Llanowar Elves go. But they're having no creature land. I think we're good to go here. Pop at your crew, sure, whatever. Bring it on. Guess who's coming in? Sandman time. I bring back the Lumen Marsh. 10-10. I still explore. How about 11-11? How about 12-12? Sandman's kind of the nuts. Yeah, the Rupture angle feels very bad to me. Like, why don't we just play creatures and kill our opponent, you know? Like, why are we trying to do this, like, terrible Wrath mill plan? Attack for 1 million, play another Llanowar Elves. I'll probably flash this back too. Whatever. Got 16 cards left. Alright. Like, the deck grinds really well, puts a lot of mana in play really well. This card plays well with that. Sweet. Yeah, that was cool. Like, obviously, we cast Rupture that game and it was good, but I don't know if the deck like needs that angle, you know? So let's do this. Game 3. All the marbles. Hand is... It's serviceable. It's a 1-lander. We have like turn 2 Origins to find a land. We have Molt Tender. We're on the draw and they mulligan. I'm going to keep. PT video comes out on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Will there be a watch party? We can do a watch party. Actually, no, I want to do that because then people will watch it on Twitch and not watch it on YouTube. So no watch party. You can all hang out and watch it, of course, but... Paw Patcher Crew, come on down. Draw land? We do not draw land. Honestly, Llanowar is a good draw, though. Gene Morph. Okay. Land. We draw land. It's a little awkward in that it is a Conduit Pylon, so no black mana. They have this Paw Patch anyways, so I think we just want to like keep making land drops. We're just gonna like play this Pylons, we'll Esper Origins, and play a Llanowar Elves. Top card is a Pylons, we'll bin that. Origins for a better land. We're gonna bin a Rupture. We're gonna have Rupture, but sure. Swamp on top, and we're gonna play another Llanowar Elves. They mulliganed a significant portion of this this game, so no land drop. Attack for 1. Planet. Alright. I think we're like pretty good to go here. So we get to play an Ice Tail Explorer. Play land. Play explorer. We got our pylons from the graveyard. Mill a card. Surveil. Quag Feast. I want to draw land, I think. We can't actually cast the Rupture. We don't have blue right now, so... We could cast the Molt Ender and do it that way, I can't guess. I mean, like, we're pretty ahead right now, so... The problem is we have no land in the graveyard. That's the worst part of everything. Make it Origins for 1. Attack for 2? Oh my god. Weird game. They're missing land drops. We sort of are too. Here's a Stories. Alright, so let's go green, green, colorless, colorless, Origins. Want to just mill some lands here, honestly. Yeah, I'll be testing with CFB and friends again for the BT. I'm gonna ship both these. Built on. It's a land. Cool. So play a land. Cool. Play a land. Now we're cooking, folks. Now we're cooking.
Now this is fun.
And we find a Scouring Storm Soul guy too. Let's guess. Okay. We're gonna Rupture next turn. I mean, there's no lands in the graveyard. I guess we just cast this, right? No land to return. We don't want to return it yet anyway, so we're gonna just make a blue and exile a Quag Feast. Cast Stories. What's up, Squee? Thanks, 3 sub. And discard 2. Suppose lands are fine, right? They know about that one, which is okay. And just gonna say go. We have Rupture lined up. We've got lands for days. We got value. Bucks, new sub. Welcome. Happy to have you. Ghost Vacuum. I mean, sure. I think there's too many things to shoot at here for Ghost Vacuum, you know? Add green, green. Add green, green. Add green, green. Vacuum in response targeting the Storm Soul, which would allow me to respond. That's a weird play, right? I just bring it back. I don't think I care about casting a Wrath anymore. Sure. I'm gonna bring it back. If this is bait, they got me hook, line, and sinker. I should have wrote the starting time. That was stupid. Okay. Mill. Sure. That's a good one. Exile nothing. Passage. Mill. Passage. Island. Mill. Passage. Kind of doing it here, you know? Get a swamp. Or, oh, a swamp. Alright, sure, get a land. Is it weird that I kind of think I just cast a Wrath here? Like, we just have infinite mana and infinite cards. They can't exile the Storm Soul and the Knight. We can also cast this Urgent Necropsy and kill 2 things. Let's do that, whatever. I don't think it matters what we do, honestly. Target this. Target this. Target nothing. Target nothing. Exile 2. Just exile a whatever Rupture. They get a counter. We'll kill the one they target. It's just like it's pretty over, folks. Kill those. Add a mana. Add a black. Exile this. Cast Quag Feast. Kill this. Quag Feast is gas. Like, I think this card's awesome. Super underplayed. And then, yeah, we'll just attack with this guy. We have Trample next turn. Yeah, I think you'd rather just, like, play more creatures in this deck and not try and be a full-on control deck. Rupture just seems really bad. Unable to scream. Ah! Alright, so trampled everything. we're done here, folks. I think it's over. Didn't do the math, but it's a good attack. They go to 1! They go to 1! Alright, that's enough. Alright. This deck's got a lot of cool things going on. I don't think it's built particularly well, though. So let's discuss. Oh, thank you. Yes, I know it was just there. Thanks. Appreciate that. Alright, so 101, some really, really long games. Conceptually, I like the idea here. The idea of using Ice Tail Explorer as like a card advantage, kind of mana advantage engine, like a more controlling deck is really sweet. I don't think this Rupture plan's a good one.
Still a piece of
garbage. You just can't play a 6-mana Wrath of God, which is already not a very good card, in your Llanowar Elves Ice Tail Explorer deck. That being said, a lot of cool things happening here. And I think this could be a contender in Standard, with the proper list. List has been floating around, just kind of like a new kid in the block, and it looks really sweet. So that's awesome. So more to go on stream. YouTube folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to watch the Pro Tour video. All right, watch the Pro Tour video.